where Cotto has nothing left. There's no point in Kenny Bayless allowing this to proceed.
No, it's over. It's over.
And Evangelista Cotto's going to throw in the towel.
The first loss of Cotto's career.
Privately, he's furious because he believes that Antonio Margarito used illegal raps against him in their fight. Can you address that?
The only people who can tell you if they use it or not is him or any member of his team. I just carry my defeat like a man the whole way.
Have you ever asked him?
I don't have to ask him. You know, a lot of people ask him, and he said no. Can I say something? Can I bring a picture? With all your experience in boxing, what the only thing you can have on your knuckles? Just guts, right? How? Their hand reps right after my fight. How is it broken there? It's just gas. The gas doesn't get break.
Pero
Te la agrando y te la pongo más grande, mira.
no hay nada. Y sí. O sea, entonces, ¿por qué? ¿Qué es lo que quieres? ¿No pelear o qué? Porque la pelea no hay nada.
No,
está,
yo firmé
está
la pelea.
limpio, por eso.
Lo único es que yo he cargado mi derrota como un hombre.
No te preocupes, por eso. Así lo tienes que sostener.
Sí,
yo
mira,
te gané
no,
bien.
mira.
Yo te gané bien.
¿Eso no está roto ahí?
¿Cuál roto? Esa es una foto. Mira los vendajes. Los vendajes se los llevaron. Los vendajes los tienen. Eso no tenía el vendaje. Entonces, mira los vendajes en vivo.
El mismo vendaje que te quitaron. De Mosley tenía el mismo lado rojo ahí.
Sí, bueno, ¿estás hablando de lo rojo o de lo supuestamente que lo rojo es de los guantes?
De todo.
Eso. Entonces, ¿qué te preocupas? ¿Qué te preocupas?
Yo no te hablé de los rojos. Yo te hablé de los rotos que tiene el vendaje.
Mira los vendajes cuando se lo llevaron.
Simplemente gasa.
Mira los vendajes cuando se lo llevaron.
El vendaje simplemente gasa. Y
no
la
hay
gasa,
nada,
la
no hubo
gasa
nada y no va a haber
se
nada.
rompe.
No hubo nada y no va a haber nada y vas a sentir el mismo golpeo.
No, ahí está.
Por eso, vas a sentir el mismo golpeo.
Hand grab breaking like that in this area?
¿A qué le temes?
It's no broke. He said it's no broke.
I cannot remember. What do you think that is, Antonio?
Yo no sé, el vendaje cuando a mí me lo enseñaron, cuando lo llevaron a la corte no tenía eso, no sé, entonces que miren el vendaje en vivo y total, o sea, yo no sé qué sea eso, pero estoy diciendo que...
They took off his hand grabs from Mosley fight, no mine, this is my fight.
Antonio, this is an issue that never goes away in your career, of course.
Todo bien, toquen las manos, tocan, por favor, toquen las manos, tocan, come on Antonio, touch his gloves Antonio, good, there you go,
Going to be as this fight wears on. If Margarito keeps smiling and walking through Cotto's punches, what happens then?
Right hand, and Cotto was short with the uppercut, but he landed the straight right. Crowd is so anxious to erupt every time Cotto does something good that they may, for a while at least, distort their view of what's going on in the fight. With a good combination from Miguel, and he backs away.
Miguel on his toes a little bit more now, but Emmanuel, does it seem to you that Cotto's throwing with a little more authority in this rematch so far than he did early in their first fight?
Actually, he's fighting a lot like he did the first fight, to be honest with you. He's moving a lot, landing flashy combinations. Margarito's putting a lot of pressure on the shield. And Margarito just slower with it. His foot speed is just too slow, I think. And Miguel is getting away with it, but I don't know if he can continue to do this because Margarito is stepping up his pace right now.
So far, a lot like the first go-round.
Like
These numbers are shaping up extremely similarly to what happened in the first fight.
And Margarito defiantly, earlier in the fight, already gestured to his cut eye as though to say, hey, you said you'd make this a target. Come on, make it a target. Makes no difference to me.
Well, he's Mr. Defiance at this point in his career.
Well, what's interesting is, even though Margarito's eye is cut, it seems like his eye is semi-closed or whatever. It doesn't seem like he has full vision out of that right eye.
Why do you say that, Emmanuel?
I'm just looking at it. It looks like it's kind of closed or whatever. It just seems like it's not fully open as much as the left eye is.
Which could make it easier and easier for Cotto to land his left
Yes,
hand.
and Miguel is fighting a good fight if he can just continue to be in good shape and make it through 12 rounds at this pace.
Those are good, clean shots by Cotto. Margarito hasn't yet found a way to consistently cut off the ring.
No, Miguel is turning, pivoting, changing direction, fighting
And
a very
sometimes
smart
going
fight.
right instead of left, which is something he didn't do in the first fight.
Margarito landed moments ago one of those good short left uppercuts from the first fight that had such devastating effect, especially late in the fight.
Well, if they don't have the same devastating effect tonight, you know what Cotto's going to say about that afterwards.
That's what we're all looking for. What effect will Margarito's punches have on Cotto tonight? Cotto doing a lot of moving this round.
Now stands his ground, fires a three-punch combination. Margarito shakes his head, which really means you landed. Look at Cotto pushing Margarito back again. This is something he never did in the first fight.
And you know what? Cotto's face for the first time to me seems to be a little telltale in terms of the fact that he's been in a fight.
But also his facial expression is starting to show a little distress also.
Yes. Really giving ground this round. Though still landing the cleaner shots.
It's okay to give ground if you win the round. But on the other hand, the overall psychology of the fight is important. Margarito's now yelling at Cotto.
And Cotto's bouncing straight back on his toes.
Cotto's response to Margarito yelling is to try to land the combination.
Just look at the speed at which Margarito's now coming forward. It's non-stop forward aggression, just like the first fight.
Very much so.
Cotto's got to put something on him to stop him.
As I said earlier, Margarito has no respect for Miguel, even though Miguel is one of the best punchers I have ever trained. For whatever reason, Margarito has no respect for his punching power.
Cotto digs in with one of those hooks to the body he used to throw. He could change that maybe, Emmanuel.
Yes.
Now you got him, Bill. Look at him. Turn him. When he comes in, you turn him. And you get behind him.
Look at what has happened to Tony Margarito's right eye in the last 3 rounds from the moment at which Margarito's eye began to show blood. Here are a series of punches that Cotto has landed trying to get at Margarito's right eye. That hurts. That hurts. In Las Vegas, they're celebrating here.
No, let him look, let him fight. Yeah, go again, let him fight. Let him fight, let him fight. Miguel, aquí.
Now they're going to fight. The doctor allowed Margarito to keep going forward. For a moment there, it wasn't certain.
Say whatever you want about Margarito, and I just said his punches for some reason not as effective tonight as they were the first time, but this guy's got a ton of heart.
But Miguel is moving, and by this time he was starting to stay in the ropes more the first fight. He's steadily moving and changing directions. Margarito cannot get a stationary target to punch at.
Margarito's willing to sacrifice his health, obviously, to try to win a fight. He never stops coming.
No.
Guys, remember in the first fight how Cotto seemed to want the fight to be over and Margarito couldn't wait to come out for each round? I think that's changed.
Remember the first fight when they had those kinds of exchanges?
This is where Miguel should punch. He should bend forward, get his leverage, and load up with those wicked left hooks to the body and to the head.
No, I got you. Very good, muy bien.
Margarito's had a couple moments in this round, but again, with his eye closed, it seems to be becoming harder and harder for him to find the target.
Margarito told me he was willing to die to win a fight. Cotto said, no, I'm not. And that's one of maybe Cotto's advantages here. Margarito's eye was so damaged against Pacquiao. As soon as Cotto started to hit it, it started to close. Cotto didn't sustain the same kind of damage against Pacquiao because he knew when to throw in the towel.
Body shot and a left hook upstairs from Cotto. And another left hook. He's fighting a far different fight now than he was fighting in round 9 of the first fight. Pushing Margarito into the rope.
This is where he should fight, right here.
This is a new dynamic.
Yeah, because Margarito cannot punch that effective with short punches as compared to Miguel.
Another ripped left hook for Cotto. Margarito's punches just don't have the same sledgehammer impact that they had in Las Vegas. Good left by Cotto.
Again, Cotto is the shorter man using his leverage to push Margarito back.
A brilliant tactic. Puerto Ricans come to their feet as Cotto hammers Margarito with another left to the eye.
No golping, no golping. Timber.
They have 3/4 of the...
Hip swell, quickly. Come on, Tony, you have it. He's mine, the guy's mine.
This was the best round,
Let's
guys.
go.
Give us a chance.
Get that swelling down.
That was the best. Dale. It's good.
Yeah, with Pacquiao was worse.
Stop it, Doc. He said stop it. Barry said to stop it. I'm sorry.
It's over. It's over, and revenge is sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight comes to an end. Referee Steve Smoger calls a halt, acting on the advice of the physician at ringside. It ends after 10 rounds, the winner by TKO victory. And still, WBA Super